In the heart of Paris, 1612, a young artist named Nicolas Poussin embarked on a journey that would forever change his understanding of art and obsession. With dreams of greatness burning in his heart, Poussin sought out Master Porbus, the esteemed court painter to Honoré de Balzac. Little did he know that this pursuit would lead him to encounter a figure who would challenge everything he thought he knew about the nature of artistic creation. As Poussin arrived at Porbus's studio, he found himself witness to an unexpected scene. A mysterious old man, later revealed to be the reclusive Master Frenhofer, was engaged in a passionate critique of Porbus's latest work. Frenhofer's words were not mere technical observations, but rather a philosophical discourse on the very essence of art itself. His fervor was palpable, his insights cutting through conventional wisdom like a knife through butter. Frenhofer spoke of the need to breathe life into canvas, to capture not just the form, but the very soul of the subject. He challenged Porbus and Poussin to see beyond mere representation, to strive for a higher truth in their art. His words were both inspiring and unsettling, hinting at a depth of understanding that seemed almost supernatural. As the encounter drew to a close, Frenhofer made a startling revelation. He had been working on a masterpiece for the past decade, a painting he called Catherine Lascaux. This work, he claimed, was the culmination of his life's pursuit of artistic perfection. Yet, despite his impassioned speech about the importance of art, Frenhofer refused to show his creation to anyone. The mystery of this hidden masterpiece consumed Poussin's thoughts in the months that followed. He found himself torn between his admiration for Frenhofer's artistic philosophy and an intense curiosity about the painting that embodied it. This obsession led him to make a fateful decision that would have far-reaching consequences. 3 months after their initial meeting, Poussin approached Frenhofer with an audacious proposition. In exchange for a glimpse of the elusive Catherine Lascaux, Poussin offered his lover, Gillette, as a model for the master. It was a decision born of desperation and ambition, one that would test the boundaries of art, love, and morality. Frenhofer, perhaps sensing a kindred spirit in the young artist's fervor, agreed to the bargain. The stage was set for a revelation that would shake the foundations of their artistic world. When the day finally arrived for the unveiling of Catherine Lascaux, the atmosphere was thick with anticipation. Poussin and Porbus stood before Frenhofer's canvas, their hearts racing with excitement and trepidation. As the cloth was pulled away, however, their excitement turned to shock and disbelief. Before them lay not a masterpiece of human form and spirit, but a chaotic swirl of colors and lines. Where they had expected to see the pinnacle of artistic achievement, they found instead a canvas that seemed to have been attacked rather than painted. The Catherine Lascaux they had imagined existed only in fragments, buried beneath layers of frenzied brushstrokes. In that moment, the true cost of Frenhofer's obsession became painfully clear. In his relentless pursuit of perfection, he had lost touch with the very reality he sought to capture. His theories, once so inspiring, had consumed his art, leaving behind only the ashes of his vision. The revelation of the masterpiece had a devastating effect on Frenhofer. As he gazed upon the canvas through the eyes of his fellow artists, the truth of what he had done crashed down upon him. The madness that had driven his creation now turned inward, consuming him with grief and despair. In a final, tragic act, Frenhofer gathered his life's work, countless canvases that represented years of toil and passion, and set them ablaze. As the flames consumed his art, they seemed to consume his very soul. Frenhofer, the master who had once spoken so eloquently of breathing life into art, now found that his obsession had drained the life from both his work and himself. The fire that claimed Frenhofer's paintings also claimed the artist himself. He died amidst the ashes of his creations, a stark reminder of the fine line between genius and madness, between passion and obsession. For Poussin and Porbus, the experience was a sobering lesson in the dangers of unchecked artistic ambition. They had witnessed firsthand the destructive power of an idea taken to its extreme, the way in which the pursuit of perfection could lead to the annihilation of creativity itself. In the aftermath of Frenhofer's tragedy, both artists were forced to confront their own relationships with their craft. They realized that true art exists in the delicate balance between theory and practice, between the ideal and the real. To lose sight of this balance is to risk losing oneself in the process. The story of Frenhofer and his ill-fated masterpiece serves as a timeless parable for all who dedicate themselves to the pursuit of art. It reminds us that creation is not just about technical skill or philosophical understanding, but about maintaining a connection to the world around us and the humanity within us. As we reflect on this tale of obsession and its consequences, we are challenged to consider our own artistic journeys. How do we navigate the space between aspiration and reality? How do we push the boundaries of our craft without losing sight of its fundamental purpose? In the end, the legacy of Frenhofer's Catherine Lescaut is not the painting itself, but the questions it raises about the nature of art and the human spirit. It stands as a testament to the eternal struggle between the desire for perfection and the act of creation, a struggle that continues to define the artistic experience to this day.